and on we'll go through the wastelands.
Hey guys, Alex here, AG Automotive. And are you after a 7-seater that won't break the budget? Well, here today we've got the 2023 Ssangyong Rexton, and it's the ultimate. So let's check it out. Alright, before we get into the video, just want to do a shout out to Brian Hilton Ssangyong, who were nice enough to let me have a look at this today, and I'll leave their contact details down below. And if you are after a Ssangyong Rexton or any of the range, go and see them and let them know that Alex from AG Automotive sent you, and they will look after you. Alright, so at the front here you've got the Ssangyong badge. You've got this massive silver and black grille there, which a lot of cars are doing now. You do have the front camera down there, you can see. You also do get LED daytime running lights and headlights, along with driving lights and some nice trim around the front bumper there, just to sort of finish it off, along with the parking sensors as well. And Brian Hilton have fitted a bonnet protector on there also. So what are your thoughts on the Rexton, the shape itself? Let me know in the comments, have you got one of these or an older model? So the wheels on the Rexton are 18-inch wheels, and they're like a silver trim, and they do actually a really nice job to finish the car off there. Now you do get 360-degree cameras. There's one just on the bottom of the mirror there. You've got the chrome piece around the windows there. Brian Hilton have also fitted some weather shields, and if we have a look up top, you can see you've got the sunroof there along with the roof rails. So if we come around the back here, so you've got the Rexton badging there up the top, nice bit of silver trim. You've got the Ssangyong badge, a reverse camera. You've got 4-wheel drive along with your LED tail lights, and they wrap around. They look quite nice. Then further down you do have your reverse lights, and you've also got your parking sensors, and you've got a bit of silver trim outlining the exhaust, but I will say there's actually no exhaust that comes out from it. But you know what, it does look nice. I think they've done a nice part with the trim there. All right, let's go and have a look inside. All right, so inside the Rexton. Now, I'm pretty impressed. It's very, very luxurious, it feels in here. Now, you still do get sort of harder plastics around the dash. The door trim is very, very soft. Even the armrest on the door trim, the middle armrest, again, really, really soft. These leather seats are very, very comfortable, and I love the stitching either side of them. Very, very nice and premium. Now you do get some nice premium leather with some stitching just above the glove box and around the air conditioning controls. So yeah, look, I'm pretty impressed actually already. Now, to the right of the steering wheel, you do have some buttons there, traction control, downhill descent, lane departure warning, and you can open the boot. The steering wheel itself, nice full leather, and I love the flat bottom on the steering wheel, and you've got some silver trim pieces around the middle there, and you do have some phone and audio controls on the left and your cruise control buttons on the right. You also get a steering wheel heater, which is nice and handy in the colder Australian conditions. Behind there you get paddle shifters, which is nice, and the indicators on the left and wipers on the right, and you get auto headlights and auto wipers there as well. So on the dash you do have your analog speedo and tacho along with a digital speedo. You've got a couple of variances of how you can have the dash displayed, and I think that's a nice idea. Now you do get your range till empty, you've got your tyre pressure monitors, you've got your trip computers there. You also can change it to a more futuristic look, and I quite like that look. I think that's a cool look for the car. There's actually a couple of different ones there, and you've got your safety features there. You can also adjust it. You've got an adjustment there for some settings on your display. So the media center. Now it's basic, but it has everything that you need. So you do have your AM/FM radio stations there. You've also got music or media from a Bluetooth device or a USB. You do get Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, and you get my favorite, a volume knob in the center with a few shortcut buttons either side. Further down you got your dual zone climate control, and I like it how all the buttons are on here. You don't need to use the screen or anything else to access the air conditioning, which is really good. Again, a big dial in the middle, and you can turn that on and off, put the aircon on, adjust your fan speed. Very, very easy to use. So further down you've got seat cooling and heating for the front driver and passenger. So further down you've got this nice trim piece, a bit like carbon fibre look, I suppose. It's sort of fake carbon. And if we open that, it reveals a wireless phone charger, and I quite like that. It's sort of, you can have it hidden away as well there, which is really nice. Now further back you do have another compartment where that reveals 2 cup holders and 2 USB slots there as well. Now the gear selector, you got PRND and manual modes you can use with the paddles. We'll have a look at that later on. And then you've got a few buttons there. You've got drive modes there, so you have eco, power, and winter as well. You've got your parking sensors, you can turn them on and off, and your 360 camera button, we'll just go into that, and it is really, really clear. And you've got a whole range of different things, 2D, 3D, and you can turn the car around if you wish. So it's very, very cool. And further behind there, you do have your 4-wheel drive lever there. You've got 2 high, 4 high, and 4 low. And the armrest, again, really, really soft. If we have a look in there, you've got a 12-volt plug in there and a little bit of storage room, which is really nice. And the glove box, again, it's reasonably big. You get your books in there and a couple of iPads, no problems. And the sunroof, so I'll just open that up, and it's not a, you can't let go of the button because yeah, it'll just stop, and it opens all the way, which is great for these Australian conditions. So I'll just close that up, and you can also tilt the sunroof like so. Alright, let's go and have a look in the back. Alright, just in the back of the Rexton. And first impressions is, it's quite comfortable back here. Now I'm 6'1", or 185 centimeters. If you have a look, I've actually got a bit of headroom, which is really good. Knee room, leg room, foot room is all pretty good as well. And this seat is set up for me. And I'm no small fry, but I fit quite comfortably in here. Now you do get 2 ISOFIX spots there and 2 behind me. We'll have a look at the armrest. Yeah, it's got a bit of softness about it. You do get 2 cup holders and a little bit of storage there for maybe a phone or something. And you do also get some storage, a little bit of a cubby hole in there as well. So for the rear passengers, you do get ventilation, you get a 12-volt plug, 2 USBs, a little bit of storage, and you get map pockets or iPad pockets in both these seats as well. Alright, should I try and get in the very, very back? Yeah, alright, let's do it. Let's see if I fit in the very back. Alright, so in the very back of the Rexton. Now, being 6'1", 185 centimeters, I don't really have any room. My head is touching the roof. Knee room, leg room, and foot room isn't very good at all. As you can see, this seat is still up, but I've had to leave that just to sort of show you. But you do get some storage for the very rear passengers either side. You get a 12-volt plug, and you also get ventilation on one side, which is a bit weird. Alright, let's go and have a look in the boot. Alright, in the boot of the Rexton, now being a 7-seater, you get limited space with the seats are up. So you've got 236 litres of boot room. You can actually take this part off to give yourself a little bit more room. And then if we hold the seats, both of them down, that number increases to 641 litres of boot room. So you've got an adequate space there. You do get the 3 tether points, as you can see on the second row. Alright, let's go and have a look under the bonnet. Alright, so under the bonnet of the Rexton, now here we have a 2.2 litre turbo diesel engine, and it produces 148 kilowatts of power and 441 newton meters of torque, and that's mated to an 8-speed automatic transmission, but it does have part-time 4-wheel drive. And Ssangyong claims this will use 8.7 litres per 100 kilometres, which is really good. Alright, let's go for a drive. Alright, I'm just going to go for a drive in the Rexton, so let's go. So vision out the front is really good straight ahead and also towards the passenger side. Rear vision, it's got a bit of width to it, but not so much the depth, but you do have your 360 cameras and parking sensors to aid in that. And vision out the sides. Yeah, pretty good vision all the way even to the back. Now I'm just going to choose a bumpier part of the road. We're just going to see how the suspension and steering works on the Rexton. You know what, it soaks up the bumps pretty well. Actually, I'm pretty impressed with that. Even those bigger bumps. Steering, yeah, it's medium. It's not too light, not too heavy, but. And then we go up a incline, and the 2.2 just sails up. The gearbox is very smooth. It doesn't seem to hunt gears. Let's do the roundabout test. Passes with ease. Now the road noise, being a diesel, we'll just have a listen to the road noise. And I must say, it's pretty quiet in here. Obviously, when you get on the throttle a little bit, you can hear a little bit of the diesel, but most part, it's pretty quiet in here, so a tick for Ssangyong. Seats are comfortable as well. I could sit here for quite a while. So how does the Rexton accelerate from a standing start? Well, let's find out. Yeah, look, the 2.2 litre diesel gets up and gets moving. Wouldn't say it's sports car performance, but it gets going up to the speed limit without any dramas. So I am pretty impressed. So like I said before, if this is something, if you're looking at a 7-seater SUV with a lot of great features that won't break the bank, this one might work for you. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll look forward to seeing you on the next one. Alright, thanks guys.